In gorgeous Wineglass Bay in Tasmania, Julian found the perfect spot to ask Jess to spend the rest of their lives together. She said, yes, woo! And wham, baby, here we are in Mexico.
When Julian texted me and told me he was planning to propose in Tasmania, I immediately burst into tears. He also told me I absolutely could not tell Jess. What I didn't tell Julian was by that point, Jess and I had already had several in-depth conversations that he was 100% absolutely going to propose in Tasmania. Whoops.
You don't only complement each other, but you make each other shine so much brighter. Let me begin by saying yes, the rumors are true. Jess and Julian are a Hinge success story. Let's begin. It was 2020. The pandemic was in full swing, and we were all about social distancing. But of course, love had other plans.
I was reasonably happy with Jess and Julian's first date. They saw a movie together. Jess with us in Irvine, and Jules an hour and a half away at his place in Venice. I was even okay when they met in person. A socially distanced walk, 6 feet apart. What could go wrong? Well, fast forward 6 years to a beautiful little town in Mexico, and I'd like to welcome you officially to Jess and Julian's reception.
Ever since Jess and Jewel have been together, I've really witnessed how Jewel's imagination and competitiveness and sensitivity has fully evolved and matured over the years. I've witnessed how Julian's imagination is alive more than ever as the two of you travel around the world with a childlike curiosity. There's no place off limits for the two of you.
I have a very vivid memory for one of Jess's annual Christmas visits. We were 13 years old, and I asked Jess what she thought her future wedding would look like. In true dramatic 13-year-old fashion, Jess replied, I don't know if I'll ever get married. I don't know if anyone will ever love me enough to want to marry me. I remember thinking, are you serious? Do you not see what I see? Do you not realize how incredible you are? I also remember thinking, oh shit, if she's worried about this, I definitely also need to be worried about this.
I have this distinct memory of standing in my kitchen in Santa Monica telling my roommates, guys, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell him I love him. Being with you made me want to live out loud. It made me want to be brave and bold. It made me the kind of person I've always wanted to be. Someone who speaks what's on their heart and mind without fear. Looking back now, I'm not surprised I felt this way so early and so strongly. Because Julian, you're so easy to love.
I've grown more in the last 6 years than in any other chapter of my life, and I want you to know that you're woven into every single bit of it.
Your love is perfect. It's patient, it's effortless, it's equal, and it's endlessly inspiring. I see Jess embrace the best, brightest, and most true version of herself when she's with you.
I fell from the sky into an ocean right there in your eyes. The moon and the sun don't let out a light as bright as your smile when your hands first held mine.
And while today is about grandiose gestures of love, the place where love really lives is in the day-to-day. In cooking dinner together, maybe making up a new soup, making tea for one another. Knowing you two get to share all of your days together, loving in the big and small ways, brings me so much joy.
I think people are at their best when they can let their free-spirited, childlike energy lead them. Not in a way that ignores the weight or responsibility of life, but in a way that holds all of it and still makes room to be confident, curious, goofy, and adventurous. That version of a person, the one who hasn't lost the free-spirited kid in them, that's when we're at our best.
I love your joy, your easygoing nature, and your playfulness. When we started our relationship in the era of COVID and I had to go on socially distanced dates with you, I love that not only did you agree to my suggestion that we call ourselves the 6 Feet Fantasy Club, but you also then went on to make us matching t-shirts with the club name embroidered on the front.
And from our first elbow bump on date 1, something about you felt different. It felt safe in a way I didn't fully understand yet, but felt immediately.
And it's all because of you.
I love how often and how loudly you sing, even in public, which would be embarrassing, but thankfully you're a really good singer. I love your laugh. You have the best, most contagious laugh I've ever heard. And I love that I'll get to hear it for the rest of my life.
You have this way of showing up in the world that's so intentional, so thoughtful, and so consistent. You make me feel seen, appreciated, and understood in a way that's rare. And you don't just want the good parts of me, you're genuinely curious about where I've come from and don't shy away from the harder parts of me either. Someone who more times than I can count has seen the good in me at the exact moments I couldn't see it in myself. And many times over the years, I've had to ask myself an honest question. What is wrong with her? Hasn't she had enough of my shit by now? The answer for 6 years has been no. And that slow realization that I could keep showing up as my whole imperfect self and still be completely met is what has allowed that scared little boy to finally start coming out from wherever he'd been hiding.
I love the way that you see and understand me. You share my joys like they're your own, and you help me carry my pain like it's yours too. When I look at you, I know you know exactly how I feel, and I don't feel alone. You make me feel beautiful. You make me feel safe. You make me feel free. I honestly feel like the way you've loved me has helped me to love myself more too.
Jess, these past 6 years have been so enjoyable and incredibly adventurous. And the crazy part is we're just getting started.
I promise to be your partner, your equal, your companion in this life, the human standing next to you that's also trying their best. I know that life won't always be easy, but it will always be good because I have you. I love you.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
You guys look awesome. You guys are the magazine bride and groom. If Hinge knew about this, they would have just made you guys the poster face of Hinge. They would have. Yeah, no, they really would have. As parents, we don't get to pick out our kid's spouse. So we send them out into the world and just hope that they connect and meet somebody that's really, really good. And Jewel could not have met a more amazing person than Jess.
You made it because you have the foundation of what you need for a strong marriage. You love each other, you have shared values, you have great communication, along with a healthy dose of humor and fun. If you guys can nurture your relationship half as well as you do your friendships, you've got nothing to worry about. To Jess and Jules, we love you.